Amber, was that your producer
Yes.
mode?
I
Amber
wish
just gave
people could see it.
Amber just gave us the countdown, and you never say. Some people don't just say the one, but you didn't say the two or the one, and so that's really the pro move.
Yeah, but you missed the blast off part.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Um,
that was the important part.
well, listen, gals, it's been a minute. Chelsie, let's see. When did I feel like when did I meet you, Chelsie? I remember when I first saw Amber at a DEKA, I was like, "Hey, you're the viral jump over the box lady." But Chelsie, where did I meet you?
In person, the first time was Toronto 2024.
Okay, which seems like a million years ago.
Truly, yes.
Like we've all grown as people and as athletes since then, right?
I'd say
Hopefully.
so. Yeah.
And when was when was that DEKA, Amber? Was that the World Champs of 22 or 20? Not 22, 23?
Yeah, it was technically my first DEKA World Champs as an elite. So 25, 24, 23. Had to back math there.
Oh my God,
23.
listen,
We
this
go way back.
well, I mean, that's OG,
I
apparently.
know.
I
Mhm.
mean, every time I talk to people, it's about how fast this thing is growing and how big this thing is growing. And it does feel kind of like a rocket ship. Um, these other little brands are starting to pop up, or big brands that might do something. And that's what I want. I want a bunch more races.
Mhm. I feel like sometimes I'm in a time warp because we're running the same circles over and over again for 3 years.
And yet somehow we're not bored of it. We
It's
keep
true.
I mean, that's what I think. I think it was Charlie who said that to me. Charlie Botterill. He was like, people ask me what I do, and he's like, I run around in circles in convention centers. I mean, that's kind of like, like that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep. I know when people ask me what I do, I'm like, I'm really good at a really niche sport. I can go over a box really fast.
Right. So it's even weirder for me. They're like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "Well, I talk about this really niche sport." They're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, I'll usually start with Spartan because they might actually know what that is, right? And
Yeah.
then kind of work my way down to what high rocks or fitness racing is."
Mhm.
But honestly, now if they're in fitness at all, they know what a high rocks is, and that was new. So I went to my first F45 class, for example, and I heard the woman talking to her friend. She just got back from Miami, and she actually didn't even compete. She just judged. She's like, "Oh, I judged a couple, and now I got a couple of free races." So we're getting there.
Mhm.
But I don't think as many people know what DEKA is, sadly.
It's growing. I will say it is growing. It's still niche for sure. But I like the variety that's out there now because it allows us to keep doing what we love and just throwing in a couple extra different things to spice it up. Because I think it's really cool when you can just go out there and truly test your fitness and your adaptability in different situations. Like High Rocks and DEKA, like it's the same thing, right? You can train so specific for it. So it's been really fun to kind of get out there and like do different things and put ourselves in different situations to see how we react and adapt. And it's fun that there's more options now. I think it's a good thing.
Chelsie, how did this partnership develop?
The Amber and Chelsie partnership?
That one, yes.
Well,
How far back?
Yeah, how far back do we want to go?
As far as you want. We got time.
So my
This is
very
a good story.
first DEKA race, or really real hybrid race, was the DEKA Fit Roadshow that Amber hosted in Ancaster in 2023. So
Yeah.
I got to meet her there. We didn't actually chat too much at the time. And then I just sort of saw her around some local events, and we got to know each other that way. And I think there was a point where like I was more new than she was, and she was kind of noticing that I was somewhat okay at the sport. And so she asked me to team up at one of her events. Just like she actually told me, let's just do a race. And if the time isn't good, I won't submit it. So her expectations were low.
Amber,
I swear I'm a nice person.
did you realize how bad that sounded?
Not in the moment, but when she tells the story back, it does sound a lot worse than it sounded in my head.
We just won't submit it because I'm ashamed of being on the leaderboard with a time over X minutes.
You know what? I think she was probably trying to take the pressure off of me because
okay.
I'm just nobody, and she's Amber Tait, the box queen. So I
Right.
think it was like trying to take the pressure off, but in the way I remember it, it kind of was also like, oh, she doesn't have.
She didn't know what she had. She didn't know I would later use a slightly AI version of you to promote an event.
That's right.
Right? No, I was not even a world champ at the time myself, so I just had an ego apparently at the time.
That's okay. So you do the time. So you do the time, and then and what was this? Was this a strong? What was this?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a strong.
Okay, and then what would you remember what that time was?
It was 10:47, I think, to be exact.
Wow, good memory.
Or something like that. It was up there. It was high to mid 10.
Right. And I thought about asking you guys like this kind of later, but I think I just want to jump to it now because I want to, for folks like you, the two of you, and like Bubbles, clearly this is a big part of your life. It's a big part of your business. Do you think about, because clearly once you qualify, you're cool. Now we can focus on the world champs. But do you start to think about, like with High Rocks, it's all about, who can go sub this, sub that. Do you guys have those, like, do you guys individually or together have those kind of goals? Like, man, we could be the first women to do X, or like, how do you think about, because you're so into this thing and you're doing it all the time. You got your own events, you go to other people's events. I'll start with you on that one, Amber.
Yeah, I think that's what really is kind of at the heart of our friendship is we're both kind of like unrealistically ambitious and driven in like the best way. So if there's a goal and we're like, that seems really hard, we're just like, yeah, we're going to go for it. So obviously like going sub 10 in a DEKA Strong together was a big milestone marker. And that seemed really unrealistic for a long time, but we've been part of the elevation of the sport. And I think it's exciting because it's hard, it's challenging, but it's also raising the bar for the next generation. And I think that's what's something that's bonded us is we're not afraid to go for those things. As scary and as ambitious as it might seem, it's just kind of at the heart of our friendship. So we do set big, scary goals. We have what some might say unrealistic expectations. Like a couple weeks ago, we were like, we're going to set 3 Deadly Dozen records in one night. And then
let's go!
And then the night before, I'm like, is there something wrong with us? Like, who thinks of these ideas, right? And I'll do a little spoiler alert. We didn't set 3, but we did set 2. So, yeah. So that's kind of just the heart of our friendship is, trying to raise the bar and elevating the field as best we can.
So what were the 2 Deadly Dozen ones?
So we did so it was the DFT, the Deadly Fitness Test, and we decided to take a crack at the row female pair, the ski female pair, and we each did a solo, and it was insane. Like, I can't recommend doing 3 in one night. It was just so hard, but so fun. At the same point, I was like, I want to do it again. So we did get the female pairs records, both of them. And we hold the Deadly Strong female pair record as well. So we actually hold 3 Deadly Dozen records together.
All right. So I'm a big fan of Deadly Dozen. We had Jason on in the early days when we thought he was like a lot of these guys, like, whatever, dude, like, good luck. You sound okay, but we'll see. So he's, done all the great things he's done over the last couple of years to build this thing. He's about to do 24 events in England alone. Very impressive. So I haven't been to a gym version, and I have said you might have too many categories because, like what you just said, the strong, like you can do, unlike DEKA Fit, which is like, okay, now a little less running is the mile and no running is the strong. Deadly Dozen, the track event is great, super cool. I love that it's 1 lap. I love the way it goes down in order, so you don't have to remember where to go next. Like, love it. And it's different movements and different tests than High Rocks and DEKA. But these other events, like, they can be broken down into the different ergs. And like you say, a
Mhm.
DFT, I thought the DFT was like something else. So
Mhm.
again, I think there might be too many. So can you explain like how
Yeah.
the strong and mile kind of compare to the DEKA versions?
So Jay's concept is just offering a lot of variety. So
It's
like
the
essentially,
duodecimal system. Everything's 12s. He doesn't sound like
well,
that, but
yeah, there's 12 stations, but I think his concept is just so that you can continue to race and really have variety within the one brand, right? Like in DEKA, you have your three options, and we don't get bored of those. But now when you have like a plethora of options in Deadly Dozen, like each one feels very different. Like doing the DFT row to the DFT ski, it was like a very different hard, so to say. So the Deadly Fitness test in itself is the 6 like stationary movements plus there's lots of different options. You choose your cardio. Then they've got the Deadly Strong, which is all 12 stations, no running. They've got the Deadly Sprint coming out, which would be like, I guess, comparable to like your DEKA Mile, where you'd have the stations, but like shorter runs, and it's half the
I didn't
reps.
know that was
They've
announced
got
yet, by the way.
track. Oops.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Breaking news, everybody. There's going to be a deadly, or maybe, no, I think he said it's coming.
Okay.
It's fine. He won't be mad. He's
Amber's
fine.
not good at secrets, so
Clearly
he
not.
can tell her.
Clearly not. So
Sorry, Jay,
so
if
the
you're
sprint is
listening.
a shorter indoor track, right?
Yes. Yeah. So
Like,
it's
do
like
we
it's
have
just
those,
so
by the way?
cool.
Do we have those? Does America have those shorter indoor tracks? I'm not a track person.
I don't know. We don't like we have 400-meter tracks here in Canada, so like working on getting the track race in 2027 here. I've got a venue. Stay tuned. So it's really exciting because I think it caters to so many different types of athletes, right? Like you're gonna get your CrossFit athletes who maybe, and not to sound rude, but like who are gonna lean more towards the strong, like eliminate the running and just like hit the stations hard, right? Then you're gonna get your anaerobic
But I'm
athletes.
hoping that's what I was kind of hoping. Like
Yeah.
like when I used to post the leaderboards, DEKA started doing it, which is great. So now I don't have to. But I would find these people in gyms, and I'd be looking at their IGs. I'm like, oh, cool, CrossFitter just came in 5th at the, they're now 5th on
Mhm.
leaderboard. Like that's what it should be. We should be getting
Yeah.
people from different disciplines. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. So, and now with the like varied distances and running, like that caters to such different athletes in and of itself, right? Like I'm great at short distance, not so great at high rocks. 100, or 1 kilometer repeats, not so much my jam. So, yeah, it's fun. I like that there's variety.
So I want to pull this up here, screen share. And yes, I'm Gen X, not a boomer. So I have to talk out loud as I do something. So
Oh, the Deadly Mile. Oh, that thing's freaking hard, actually.
did I pull up the right screen?
The 400 meters of bear crawl is ruthless.
Well, first of all, bear crawl, period. Just like go fuck yourself. I hate that. I hate that zone.
Amber is like insane at the.
Because I did do a deadly strong. I'm sorry. I did do a deadly strong. Yeah, because I remember I did a deadly strong with my buddy Clayton up at the gym that I always do my DEKA events at. I did do it now that I'm remembering, because I remember crawling and like it feeling so hard, like him being at the end of the gym and me going like, oh my God, and then laying there. So he would go, right? And then standing up and catching up. So
Yeah.
find your race. Nope. That's the calendar. Race type.
Yep. So it'll take you like right now. It's going to show just the track races. Probably.
I want to show all the gym events though. Where's all the gym events?
Okay, so you got to go to gym races.
Choose your track race. So on the track, we've got Deadly Ruck, Deadly Mile, which is completely different though, right?
Yeah, that's the one that's got the like 400-meter run, 400 meters of like burpee broad jumps, 400 meters of bear crawl, and walking lunges. I don't think I got the order right, but it's
but that's like people call that the world's toughest mile. Some people call it that.
Yeah.
Which is actually an event that people are launching, youth version, and then the Gross, which is their ultra event.
It's gross.
A 12-hour ultra event where athletes attempt to complete 12 full deadly dozens. Have they even had one of those yet?
I don't know if they've had an official one launched yet, but you have to be a little bit crazy to do that.
Yeah, so that's the that's the track events. Where are the gym events? Race
So
formats.
if you go to, there should be somewhere that says gym race or gym event
There
at
we
the
go. So
top.
gym events.
There you go.
So gym events. Okay. Strong, erg 2, row erg, ski erg, bike erg, air bike, fitness test, barbell. These are all the deadly gym events.
Mm-hmm.
What's erg 2? Oh, so erg 1 is 15 sequential stations. Start with the row, blast through the first 6, then then transition to a 1-point ski kilometer. Ooh, journey. You know I hate the journeys. Crush the remaining 6 labors. No, the journeys are okay. The labors are okay. The journeys I'm not in love with. Did you use those terms at your gym events?
I'm trying to adapt to it, yes. Because it's technically their lingo and it's their brand. So I try and adapt to it. But for ease of operations, I tell them hit your cardio, then do your stations, go back to your cardio.
Yeah, we shouldn't have 5 air bikes. I mean 5 ergs. Come on, Jason. I think we got too many here. I mean, he loves it and he's not going to change it, but I think it's a bit confusing. Someone like you guys will definitely go into all these and like, let's mess around. Let's do a ski erg this time. Let's do this one this time.
Yeah.
So which records were you going for?
So we have the DFT, so the Deadly Fitness Test, female row pair, female ski pair, and the Deadly Strong female pair record.
Okay, what's the time of the Deadly Strong?
Ours was 16. We did that one a while ago. Are you pulling it up, Chelsea? You want me to?
I was gonna pull it up.
Okay.
I have it open.
Well, I think all of ours were within 16 minutes. Our row was 16:38.
Yeah.
Our DFT row. Our DFT ski was 16:50. And our Deadly Strong, I believe, was 16 something as well.
So female pair.
It'll show us Sparkling Chaos.
Actually, I think it has Sparkling Stampede as the name.
Oh yeah, that was our Deadly Strong name. That's right.
1557.
1557.
Now, I will say he does have super cool leaderboards here,
Mhm.
right? Which you can
Very
easily
cool.
tell. You can break it up by station, which is nice. And where did you go? I just had you. Deadly Strong all time. Where did it go? Female pair. You were just there. I just saw it.
Sparkling Stampede.
I just saw it. Deadly
Are you on
Strong.
Deadly Strong?
Yeah, I swear to God, I just saw it. Gym races. There it is.
There, yeah.
Sparkle Stampede.
Yeah.
1557. You currently have the world record.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Um,
If you click into the results, it's kind of cool. They have like an analysis of the race compared to the other times, and it shows you like where you were really strong on some stations and where you can improve. So it like breaks it
so
down.
it's kind of like a combo that like for High Rocks, you have to go to the outside apps like Rocksoft or
Yeah.
what's the other one?
Mhm.
Yeah, RoxFit.
Rocks Fit.
High results.
And this gets you, it's all in one. Yeah, Jason is definitely what I'll definitely give him props for. He's very much a forward thinker. And
Mhm.
and to have this this idea of glowing it globally, but without like it's like basically I would say slowly, even though he's grown pretty like overall pretty fast, but not trying to do it like all in 1 year, which is I think what a lot of people try to do. It's like we're going to be High Rocks tomorrow. So this idea of, hey, we're building out this leaderboard, that takes money, that's an expense. To do all the cool things that we're talking about is like that's pretty cool. And then also what he really invested in this whole concept of the Institute, where we're going to have this big cool gym where you can do DEKA, High Rocks, Deadly. I'm sure there'll be other things that come. So yeah, he's doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
Let us talk about the build method.
Yeah.
What is it? Why are we here?
Yeah. I feel like I've talked a lot. I'll let Chelsea take the lead on this one.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah. So build method is something that Amber and I have created. We actually just launched in February this year. And so it's basically online structured programs for people who have like training goals and want to work towards them and maybe don't have, the financial means to do one-on-one programming. Group classes aren't really cutting it for them, but they want to be able to make gains and make progress towards their goals. So it's kind of a way for Amber and I to both expand and scale our coaching businesses, but doing it together. So as a collaboration, which is really cool because, we've collaborated and like raced together in many forms and spaces. And so this was another route for us to kind of team up and bring together our very different sort of skill sets and the way that we think. So Build Method is all about helping other people be able to kind of achieve their goals through programming.
What, Chelsie, what do you do really well that Amber doesn't?
Yeah.
A lot.
It becomes more and more apparent the more we work together. And it is a great pairing. I am super organized. Everything is a list. I like to have a plan. I like to have structure. Amber has like tons of big ideas. She's always throwing them out there. And I kind of like rope them all together and form it into something that we can put out to the world. So it's actually pretty cool.
This girl has like lists and lists and lists. It's insane. I'm like, it's in my brain. I got it.
That's, I think, the ideal partnership, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm clearly an Amber in this scenario, and I've never quite had that second person. Like my wife kind of is. Like I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this other crazy thing and starting this other crazy business, and she'll either say you've got too much on your plate right now, or actually let's go for it, kind of thing. But I think that makes really good pairs.
It does. And I think what's also really unique is because we've raced together and, we're intertwined in a lot of different ways. We wear a lot of different hats, like within our friendship, but we're okay to challenge each other too a little bit, right? Because we're used to that competitive setting. So, I think that also is what's going to help us really grow well, is we're not afraid to like challenge each other and have those conversations and then figure out like how we can make it all work and what's best moving forward. So I think we're building something pretty cool, and we're still excited as it grows and, it keeps developing, but it's exciting to see it all come together and how we've been able to use our strengths to do that.
So Amber, what's the gym that you have?
So my gym is Pure Impact Athletics.
Okay. And then Chelsie, like what else are you doing? Like, I'm not sure I've ever asked you, or have I?
You did last time we did a podcast together, but I've changed jobs, so no
Okay.
longer relevant. But I'm a personal trainer and coach. I'm currently at One Academy at Etobicoke, so Jesse Bruce's gym. And then I train at local F45 for their High Rocks program. I also do online coaching. That's like 50% of my work. And then the other 50%, I'm actually a web developer and designer. So it's a little bit different.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I was going to bring up your IG page, which is kind of fire.
Thanks.
That's Chelsie.
And I was going to ask whose responsibility was that, because super clean, dope images. Like this is really cool branding, right? So I was going to say like, oh, who does that for you? But it's you.
That's Chelsie.
I got to give a shout out to my husband also. He is a designer as well, art director, and he helped with the brand development. So he helped create our logo mark and identity, and I've kind of like taken it to social media and to our different platforms, and he always gets a little bit of input on everything because he's got a great eye for stuff. So
yeah, I used to I used to ask my wife for everything, and I got to be honest, once I discovered Canva and chat, now I don't need to. So I know people give AI a lot of hard time, but I'm kind of like she would say something that I'd never thought of in a million years. Like I'm putting something together, and she's like, well, that's opposite of that on the color wheel, so that looks good. I didn't know what that was. So now if I put something in a chat and I'm just like, hey, this one or this one, and it'll just kind of say a thing that I didn't think of. Like, what if you put a little drop shadow here? I don't know what a fucking drop shadow was. So I've gotten a little bit better over the years, but I still like, it's still a skill I don't have. Like, clearly
Right.
you have to have that artistic, like, kind of heart the way you do to really
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
it to like the next level, which I don't have, and it's okay. I may never, so that's fine. But I guess that's what I'm asking is, you guys have all these different coaching, like, kind of platforms, quote unquote. Like, how do we focus on this one amongst the other stuff that we're doing?
Yeah, so I think like when it comes to like one-on-one remote coaching, like we're both capped, right? Like there you can only do so much as one person. So this was just a way for us to, help more people and have more people access our coaching without being so limited, in a way that we can help people together, because we also have to be mindful about, our coaching positions and be respectful of those as well. And this was just a really, great way for us to be able to collaborate and come together and build something pretty unique. And I have to shout out Chelsie on the branding too, because it's so funny. She sends me things and I'm like, I don't know what feedback you want, because I'm so mesmerized by what you just created. But like she sends me stuff and I'm like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And she's like, okay, but, and I'm like, I got no but. So
And then I look at it again later and there's a typo and I'm like, Amber, how did you miss this?
because it was so mesmerizing. It was so beautiful.
Right.
But yeah, it's just a really unique way for us to expand our reach and help more people and not be limited to just like my gym and her gym. Like we can only help people within a certain radius, right? Like people are only going to drive so far to work with you in person. And then to create one-on-one programs online, you can only spend so many hours a week creating personalized programs on top of everything else you're doing. So this was what we've come up with so that we can help more people and do it together without interfering in other aspects of our life.
Chelsie, how many photos of the both of you do you go through on a regular basis?
We have photo shoots to to fill up our library of assets.
So those aren't just from races?
No, we've done a bunch of shoots ourselves.
Yeah,
gotta have good quality content, right?
No, that's the
quality that we provide. So
that's the name of the game. And listen, I've always said, start where you are. Like, don't. A lot of people are like, I'm gonna wait till I have the perfect microphone or the perfect camera. It's like, don't, like, start where you are. But if you are good at that, if you have someone that's either yourself or someone on your team that is good at graphics, at branding, at like even better, you just kind of saved yourself a little bit of time, because you can go. Because people always are like, oh, I can't do it because of X. It's like, no, start wherever you are. Listen, it took me fucking 15 years to get a microphone this good. But like but it's like I said, if you do have that to start with, you're in good shape. Like when I saw it the first time, I'm like, oh, like they're not fucking around. Yeah. So how long did you go back and forth over like the name and the color stuff?
Yeah, I think the branding was a couple months of process and coming up with the right name and brainstorming. And it was like also about kind of like nailing down, what the vision is for the brand. And it's evolved as we've continued to build what we're offering, because we want to make sure it represents like the strength progressions that we want to see people making. We want them to know that like it's for them. It's not just for elite athletes. Like anyone can do this. It's quality programming. It's not just random training. And so those are all aspects of like things that we consider when we were thinking about the branding and brainstorming.
So are there different tracks? Like, is it like a DEKA track, a High Rocks track, that kind of thing?
Kind of. So we have different programs. Like right now we have 8 different programs within the system. So it allows athletes to move from one program into the next, kind of structure their own periodization throughout the year. We do have DEKA specific, High Rock specific, but we also have like solid strength blocks and endurance blocks. And if you want to work on just like speed and power, getting explosive in one portion of your season, right? So it's really unique in a sense that we've kind of delivered a system that it has programs and structure and progressions the same as you would receive in a one-on-one program without the personalization. And the way we've been able to do that is within each program is it gives you targeted percentages for your strength stuff. It gives you targeted paces for your machines based on benchmarks you've done. So if you really lean into the program, it's like having a one-on-one trainer, but at a fraction of the cost and with a little bit more flexibility for you to structure your own training season within all that. So we've gotten it to a really cool place.
And what's this virtual thing you're about to do?
The virtual run club?
Run club.
Or the virtual masterclass?
It says virtual DEKA masterclass starring Amber and Chelsie.
Yeah, starring. Ooh, that sounds good. So the virtual DEKA masterclass, that's going to be an hour and a half online, and we're just going to share all of our top tips and strategies for DEKA specific. So how to move efficiently. We're going to break down every station, how to intentionally pace your race, some mindset tips, all that stuff. So it'll be all online, so people can just tune in, have a glass of wine, water, whatever you prefer, and learn a lot.
And it's only 22 Canadian dollars and 63 cents.
Yeah, that's like, you get to save like 40% on that if you're American.
Oh,
it's great.
Oh, how much is it for American? A couple of tunes and a loon? How much is it?
Yeah, well, our dollar is like really bad right now. So like you guys like save, for us to like convert, it's an extra 40 cents on the dollar. So you basically save 40% as an American, just saying.
So if you win American prize money, it's better for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We love winning US dollars. It's great. But actually, that's interesting too, because in build method, it's Canadian dollars per month. So for Americans, it's actually less.
Even cheaper?
Yeah. So it's a really, really good price.
Free week trial. So
how far away are you guys from each other?
Like an hour.
About an hour, yeah.
How often do you get together?
Like weekly. We get daily if we could.
Yeah.
Do you meet halfway at a Timmy's? Like, what do you guys do?
No,
Timmy's, good for you.
Leading up to DEKA Worlds, we were trying to train together every week, and after Worlds, it was like a hole where we weren't seeing each other, and it was just weird. So we just get together every week. Usually I drive down to Pure Impact for a training session, or Amber will come to my gym in Toronto, and we'll do training together and then do some work stuff. So
did you they just announced DEKA Toronto. Did you know this was coming?
I knew it was coming. I did.
Good job keeping a secret. I didn't know.
Well,
there's one secret I kind of kept. I'm pretty sure I told Chelsie, but
yeah, definitely didn't keep that secret.
No, I'm really excited. It's on October 31st, so it is on Halloween. But I was talking to Yancy on the weekend, and I think they are going to have some fun little things kind of happening there just to keep the festivities alive on Halloween Day by the sounds of it. And I bet you people are going to be racing in some pretty cool costumes.
Yeah, I didn't see it as a problem. So High Rocks was Atlanta Halloween, and people were like, oh, well, they wouldn't go because they have kids. It's like, well, first of all, it's a night event. It's not Christmas or July 4th or Easter. It's night. It's like Halloween's at night. So plus, like, plenty of people do High Rocks. They don't have kids, right? So it's like DEKA don't, like, it's not a problem. I don't see Halloween as like, oh my god, I can't believe you did it on Halloween. So I don't think even see it as a problem. Some people will say, I'm sure there are some people who won't do it because of that, but I don't see it as an issue.
The only thing for me, like, because I have a son and I ask him to sacrifice a lot of things so that Zach and I can race. So the only thing for me is I'm just going to have to race depending on what's going to get me home in time.
Right. But that's a little bit different for someone like you, I think, than the average person. Like you're going to do you're going to try to do all the categories all the time. And so, yes, for you, it's an issue. But I think for most people, they're like, yeah, I'll go race. Then I'll take my kids out. What's the big deal?
Yeah. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go. We're going to do whatever is kind of early enough to get us home in time to get dressed up and get out for some trick-or-treating.
Right. So we'll dress up. I mean, I've done Spartans on Halloween weekend. Again, I just don't see it as people were like, oh, that's like attendance in Atlanta was down because I'm like, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. I could definitely see like Christmas being a bigger issue.
Of course. Or people not even wanting to travel, like that Vancouver race. Like, oh, do I even want to travel this late in December?
Yeah.
I've got expenses coming up or, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, it's not like travel increases in price around Halloween like it does around Christmas. Like, it's just a day, right? So I think it'll be fine. I think it's gonna be a great event.
I mean, it'd be cool if we had it's always bummer when it's announced and it's qualification for the following season. So that's not ideal, but
we're just excited to have one here, to be honest.
But you know what? Actually, I think it's great for Canadians because really and truly, October 31st, like, you're going to be in the like heart of DEKA Worlds prep, essentially. So like that qualifying time is probably going to put you in a pretty good position in the following season if you're prepping for Worlds and you're going to hit a DEKA Fit on October 31st. Like, it's 5 weeks apart, maybe. Right? Like December 3rd is Worlds. So
I know where DEKA Worlds is, but did they officially announce it or is it this week? I don't want to say it.
No, they've done sneak peeks. I can't say any more than that. Don't ask me questions.
No, I definitely know where it is, but I got to remember.
They didn't announce it yet.
She told me like when they were going to release it.
It's not yet. It's not been released online yet.
No, did we lose him?
Oh, maybe. And we're all
podcast now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not for 10 more days, and this will probably come out before then. So we can talk about it after we hit stop on recording.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know where it is, and I'm guessing you do too. So
yeah.
Sorry, people listening, that you don't know yet. We'll be quiet.
I am not leaking that one. I will be in big trouble.
I'm not either. Okay, well, listen. Glad we got to do this. Is it Build Method? Is it build.method? Where can we find you?
Yeah, so you can get access to Build Method on our website, so buildmethod.programs.app. That link is in our Instagram bio as well. And you'll see on our Instagram, we also have these other types of events. So, of course, the programming is on the site, but you can get access to our DEKA masterclass. We're going to be collaborating with the Hybrid Series KW. We're going to be at their Fitness Fest this summer. And some other exciting stuff. So follow on Instagram to stay up to date with events, and then our site to get access to programming.
Yeah, and we have a virtual run club that started this week. So you can do that from anywhere. It's 3 runs per week. But if you're local to Toronto or Brantford, we will be hosting one in-person run club session each week. So, but we do have a virtual 8-week run club. Matt, you should join us.
Yeah.
I would love to. It all depends if I can get, a sponsor to send me up there, perhaps, because, it's I can't go to everything, right?
No, it's virtual. It's an 8-week virtual run club.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were talking about coming up there for one of your things.
Maybe if you know 2 people who can hook you up into Build Method, if only.
All right, listen, glad we talked. I'll see you guys at something soon.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
All right, see you later.